Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast. Episode 126.
Yeah, bro.
We are your hosts. I'm Noah the Baghdaddy.
Chief Osage in the building, baby.
It's your girl Moeezy.
It's Prince. What's up?
Ounce.
Damn, bro, just like, do you like this?
I'm kind of tired.
You look tired.
Fair enough.
Oh, my days.
You look
Hey, how's everyone been?
Very good, man. Yeah.
Rolling?
Good Saturday.
Bro, not even just... Oh, yeah, today's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Just life is good in Gen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In Jan.
In general.
In-
Okay.
I don't know
January has actually been good
Yeah.
so far.
Okay, but minus if
It
you
has
went on a
been
trip.
Good, but
That's
that's
really
included
half of
though.
your Jan.
Yeah, that's included though, and I feel like we're gonna end it with a bang as well. So like January so far, I'm very pleased.
What's the... yeah.
Very pleased.
You know the bang? Bang!
Bang is nose getting a girl.
Bang.
Damn.
I did it this month.
Bang.
Whoa! Even when I was getting ready today, put on my socks. You know when you have just existential moments.
And you make this with your toes.
Yeah, sure, I did that as well. Okay. But I'm just sitting down, I'm like, I've realized it's a combination of things when life is going well. It's obviously outside and going out, having fun.
Yeah.
The holidays, the late night hangouts with the friends.
The
you know what I'm
weather
saying?
that we
The
were begging
weather,
for
that-
last episode,
You know,
we
yeah,
finally
that comes
got
in
it.
as well, that all plays, but also,
The inside.
yes, 100%. My
The
guy.
inside?
Prioritizing the
Bro.
inside as well.
The inside is so good.
That combination, once you get that happening, when you're doing both of those to a
Like
good
home.
enough degree, home
Okay.
or friends at their home, you know,
Okay,
all that kind of
gotcha.
stuff. When you combine those two,
Life is good.
Yeah.
life is good, man. So I was just there, I was like, yo, when you prioritize your own time as well, enough, not too much. If it makes you go crazy, don't do it too much.
Yep.
If you're always out, you're not doing it enough. You know?
Yep.
When you get that balance, it's actually elite.
It's just... It's like when a shoestring is like perfect length. You
What
know?
a great way to
I know.
analyze
Bro, like it's satisfying.
it. Man.
Yeah.
When
Nah,
one
nah.
is shorter, it's like, yeah.
Ah, come on, man. Then you start
The
doing
rap
the
is
whole...
still going.
Yeah, but nah, it's been good, man. It's been good. So
good.
Last
we
one was good.
had
The weather was beautiful. Just to be out in the city and just walk around, that was kind of
Yeah.
nice.
To be honest, like everyone's been saying it's been very hot this week.
Nah, I kinda
For me,
like
it's
it.
been nice. Like it's been
Good.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's been quite nice. Yeah.
I like
haven't-
this.
I haven't sweat excessively.
What?
Damn, how happy?
But have you guys been outside?
Did you see me yesterday?
Okay, but we're sweating for a different reason. This guy, we're sweating for different reasons yesterday, man.
Whoa, what?
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
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 Insert footage here. Yeah, but now everyone's good, man. And I just hope that everyone else is also
It's
feeling the same
experiencing
vibe.
the same,
as well,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
hopefully.
So yeah,
We hope so.
Yes.
We hope
yeah.
so.
But now, what's going on, man?
What's going on in the world?
It's happening.
It's a lovely time, bro.
Have you guys seen how someone was suing, or not suing actually, Cardi B's lawyer is getting to beef with some other lawyer? You guys seen that? Oh, do you guys know about it? I've seen it.
Explain it.
I don't know it. I was hoping for you guys to know this. Have you guys heard of it? Okay, well, if you guys don't know about it,
We don't know about it, but we'll run with it anyway.
Yeah. I don't know.
The last
you know
thing
what?
I
Give me,
want-
What you
me-
say is the
Yeah.
truth right now. It
Yeah.
doesn't
No,
matter.
okay, no.
What we say on
give
this
me 5
podcast-
minutes. Where
Don't matter.
Like
So
alright,
two lawyers
so
are
Cardi
going-
B and Nicki Minaj lawyers are beefing.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
why?
wait. Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
Wait.
That's
how
what
it
we're going
goes.
with that. Carry on.
We're not doing
Who said
that.
Nicki
We're not
Minaj?
doing that.
Yeah, that's what
Nah,
happened.
definitely not Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj.
Whoa. It sounds
I don't think
like
it's Nicki Minaj. I think something going on. You know, give me 5 minutes. I'll do a bit of
Forget
research.
the research,
Bro,
bro. Whatever
I'm
we
just-
say from the
nah,
social
Research
podcast.
right now. I'm gonna,
What are they doing about? Like what are they?
That's what I'm gonna.
alright,
bro,
let's
it popped up on my
hypothesize. What could
thing.
two lawyers be beefing about?
Okay, very good.
This is
Because right now, like, especially if I was celebrity, high profile, but even like at my stage right now, the last thing I want when I have an issue with someone else is for my
It's
lawyer
for my
to start
lawyers
having
to
an
get
issue
into it. Yeah,
with their lawyer.
That's true. Someone else's. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's
Because now we need another lawyer. Oh wait, it's actually
Like a mediator or
that's
something?
just called the judge, isn't it?
the judge. Yeah, the judge.
Bro,
Because
well,
like, lawyers technically do have beef. Like maybe not
Yes.
personally, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they
client beef.
disagree.
Maybe okay. So Nicki Minaj's lawyer.
It's not Nicki Minaj.
It is,
though.
shut up.
It is.
Bro, this is
Nicki
actually- to
Minaj's
be honest,
lawyer.
this story is actually longer than I thought. Hold on,
Damn,
man.
this guy read one sentence.
Nah.
Nicki Minaj's lawyer stole a client from Cardi B's lawyer.
Yep.
Is what happened essentially.
Yeah. No, I remember reading that.
Yeah. You remember that
How
happened?
recent is this?
And
Yeah.
this was actually because when Nicki when
He's
Cardi B
capping
threw the
so
shoe
hard.
Yeah.
when Nicki Minaj threw the shoe at Cardi B
left the little knot
and
on her head. Yeah.
Cardi B's lawyer said, "I got you."
Yeah.
And then she stole Nicki Minaj's lawyer's client, and now they're in beef.
And then Nicki
you know
had
the
an
story.
issue.
Yeah.
Nicki had an
Oh, is that
issue.
it?
Yeah. Nicki
Yeah.
had an issue with Megan then doing the song with Cardi because that was meant to be
Exactly.
Nicki's song.
And it just
I
kept
don't
on
know
going
if they're
crazy.
capping.
You
because
guys
they
need-
look so believable.
Bro, you need to read
Like,
more.
yeah, like stay on top of things. I thought you were Mrs. Shade Room.
Literally, you were literally the shade room.
Wait,
That's
oh,
it.
is that actually what happened?
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check it out after this,
Yeah.
anyways. But
Are
yeah,
you done-
Carlos,
are
you
you
can
still
read the other stuff. Yeah. You can tell us what
To
else
be
happened.
honest,
nah, they.
this is the biggest scam I've ever seen.
How did we do it?
Stop it!
This
Nah,
sounds
nah,
good
nah,
enough.
you guys are.
How
To be honest, no.
What, what else would they report? Like, no one
Nah.
cares. Whatever that. Whatever
I hate
the truth
y'all,
is.
actually.
Hey, what we
hate
just
y'all.
said is like better than anything Shade Room
That's what
ever
I'm saying.
wrote.
Whatever the truth is, it's not as entertaining as what that was. So that's what we're running with.
But
right
why
now.
were you
Truth
guys-
doesn't matter when the lie is more entertaining.
Preach that. Bro.
Wow, you guys said that with your whole chest,
Bro,
like you
smooth.
believe
I
what you were saying.
It actually made so much sense. What did
Bro,
we
are
have to
you-
say?
Are you still reading this thing?
Nah, bro. There's so much
Yeah, it's
stuff. I
too
don't know
much,
what's
it's too
going
much.
on.
Forget the-
But
forget
you know,
the
we're gonna
story.
go with your truth.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
What you guys been watching
Nah,
anyways
that's-
right now?
I've been watching
Aside from
Euphoria.
that. Shut
I'm
up. No, you
joking.
haven't. Bro, because I've been trying to tap back into these shows.
Yeah.
Like properly watch shows now. Yeah.
I used to watch like
I used to
6
watch a lot,
shows
yeah.
at the
At
same
a time
time.
as well.
Well,
Yeah.
you know how I always say like I go through phases of nothing and then a lot.
And then
I'm in
you
that
watch.
a lot
That's
right
what
now.
you're doing right now.
I
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
a couple.
Yeah,
A lot of
it is
things.
true with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because like legit, we'll not hear you talking about the
Any
show that
shows,
you're on.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
suddenly I don't
And then
shut
you're
up.
watching the same one as Carlos and Mao, and I'm the one out of the loop now. Like,
Yeah,
how did this happen, bro? Yeah. What are you guys watching right now, then? Because you're all watching the same.
Manifest, mate.
I just
It's an
finished-
old show.
No,
Good.
no.
It
Oh,
is,
yeah,
old.
it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, bro. I swear I said it on the podcast
You definitely didn't.
during
Did you?
lockdown sessions and all them. I said because I remember seeing a TikTok that said you guys should check out this show on Netflix. This is like late 2020 or early 2021.
Really?
Yeah, and Manifest was one of them.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, there's this one about like this plane. I don't know. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And then suddenly everyone was watching, it and I was like, I
TDP
really
super
should.
fan. Pull up the episode from
I know,
Files for
yeah.
us. Yeah, find it.
Seaman throw it. Do you think?
Shout out to
It felt like it just came on Netflix.
Yeah, I just
No,
started
I
seeing
think it.
Not
I
just
think
like-
it might have just come to Australian Netflix.
No, the third season just dropped.
Or the
That's what it
third
is,
season
yeah.
just came. Okay, yeah.
So no. So when season
But
1
the show,
and season
yeah.
2 was out,
I think
was
so.
it on Netflix?
A bit later because it came
bit
out
later,
2018 and is it Canada? Is it Canadian?
Just go-
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is, yes,
yeah.
it
To
is
be
now.
honest,
It
yes,
is
I
now.
think it is.
we're
Yeah,
wrong.
Can we do this all?
The whole episode, if we don't know anything, we're just speaking facts. Alright, it is
But
what it is.
yo, it's so good. Like I would recommend. Like it is good. What are you up to though? Before anyone
I'm
ruins
on
anything.
episode 7 right now
On-
of
Of-
season 1.
All right, so let's ruin
I'll
everything.
do
Let's
that.
ruin
Yeah,
everything from
so
episode 1
on
to
the
7.
very first episode.
Yeah.
Wait, we actually have to tell
No,
the
no,
premise
yeah.
of the show.
Tell me
No,
what. No, tell me
don't
what happens
know.
from episode 1
no.
to 7.
Wait, 7?
Quick
Nah.
run through everything. All
I
cliffhangers.
don't drag too
No.
much.
All you need
But
is
this is the
first five
concept, yeah?
minutes, yeah.
A plane.
So when did the
the
wife
on-
cheat on the husband?
Whoa.
Episode 5. But actually,
that does not happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
it does. It does.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh.
she
Hey,
doesn't.
okay. Before I get into that, because like explaining the actual, you know the wife of the main guy.
The wife.
There's something
Race?
about women that look like that, like of any race, that is like so attractive. It's not even like how she physically looks.
Yeah.
It's like
So
there's something like motherly about her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Because she's
saying?
a mother or what?
Nah, she is. No, but there's other mums as well on the show. bro.
Yeah.
oh, the
And I
wife
said,
of the
I
man
get what
guy.
you-
Yummy mummy.
Yeah,
Yes,
like,
yes.
that's-
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
something
yeah.
about her where it's like whenever I
Nice.
see a woman that like looks like that.
Give me another example. Who else would that be?
To be honest, no, she's very annoying.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Whoa.
Nah,
What,
nah.
because she did the help.
Whoa.
The Help. Blindside?
Blindside.
Oh no, it's called The Help. You're right. My bad, bro. My bad.
The help blindside. Yeah.
Michael Lord. Don't you guys remember
Yeah,
that movie?
How did she give
44.
you that
Cancel.
vibe?
I don't know, bro. Like,
She gives me a
just does.
very annoying vibe.
'Cause of
that
the
she's not
situation.
willing
Because she
to.
cheated on
Okay,
her
okay,
man.
no, okay.
She's
Now
not
let me
willing-
explain because I
she's
didn't
not
want to
willing
talk
to
about
understand.
This. All right. So the show, the first episode, and obviously these guys watch more, so I don't know why I'm doing this.
Like, you I've been sleeping, waking up, just going with it.
All right. So they're on holiday in Jamaica, right,
Oh, it's
but
Jamaica.
they're already in the airport.
Yeah.
Right? On the way back now.
Wait, what
Yeah.
were all these
Bro,
white people doing in
so
Jamaica?
the first 15 minutes of the episode is actually Vibes Cartel.
No way.
Yeah, and he's
Oh, that's
rapping
lit.
and like she's bent over and
When did this happen?
I'm
then?
talking
'Cause
crap,
when-
bro.
I was gonna say, when did he get
Because, bro,
Remember seeing that?
this sounded like Top Boy.
No, so they're on they're in the airport ready to fly back
New
to
York.
Canada and New York. I don't
Yeah.
know where it is.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Very different places.
And what they go must be a budget airline, right? Because they go, yo, we overpacked this one. if you're willing to take
they flew Jetstar?
a different, it
Oh,
was
nice.
it was actually Jetstar
Yeah,
Australia.
yeah, Jetstar
They were going to Hamilton Island. They were like, wow, we have to do this. We have to keep.
You have to keep going.
They know this episode is we're lying. We straight lying.
All right. Let's focus,
Yeah,
guys,
very
please.
far out, man.
So
Another
it's, yep,
podcast.
We
it's
only
full.
tell the truth.
The plane is full.
All right, so the plane's full, and so they say if you're willing to take a later flight,
Yep.
slightly later, we'll give you a $400 like voucher
Voucher.
or whatever. Yeah, Jamaican dollars.
Jamaican
Yeah,
dollars,
of
okay.
course, because we're in Jamaica. Yes,
Naira.
correct. Yeah, Naira.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so a couple of them say yeah or whatever. What happens is, so there's a family there. There's so grandparents, children, grandchildren, son's wife, like that kind of thing, right?
Big holiday.
And a couple of them. So all right, let me explain. So
I know the dad,
main
the
character
son.
is the son and the daughter,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, the daughter.
Yeah. Of
the grandparents.
no, let me say it this way.
Yeah, yeah.
The main characters are the siblings.
Yeah, yeah.
Their parents decide to go on the normal flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. The siblings decide to go on the
Later
cheaper flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. With one of the guy's sons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a
With
twin.
the
Who's a twin.
yeah.
And then the rest of the family go on the other flight. Okay.
So the mother of the children
of the
also
children,
go.
as well as the twin
Goes-
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That was a bit too much
So
detail.
the family
I know.
pretty much split.
Anyway,
They split,
the
yeah.
family split, right? Anyway, so
Long-winded.
they fly. This is 2013.
No way, I thought it was a submarine.
Nah, it was actually, believe it or not, it was a helicopter, but one of those ones that goes like that. Yeah. Yeah. And that's where we actually got the idea of the Loch Ness Monster. You know how it, yeah.
You guys.
Alright,
Okay.
Man said they
So
fly.
2013, they land the plane. When they land,
Oh, this is nice.
because planes have to land, yeah. This is drag. No, so when they land,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of police, media, all that kind of
Serious.
stuff at
Yeah.
the airport, right? They come outside and they're like,
What's all this?
"Yo, what is all this for?" And they're like, "Yo, you guys flew on, let's say, January 2013. It is currently August 2018."
So 5 years.
Oh, yeah. What's
You're
what
missing
For
yeah,
5
yeah,
years,
yeah.
right?
That's
Five
crazy.
and a half years. And so then it goes into a whole situation. And then from there, the show starts unraveling properly. And you start seeing, like, to all the people that were already in, let's say, Iceland, where the show is filmed, yeah, they've already moved on with their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the wife just
So it had
cheated.
been 5 years for them.
It's been 5 years.
The wife has cheated.
Yeah, no, yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Well,
Whore.
how she cheat?
Yeah.
She did
All
not.
right.
Right.
So,
Moved on, her
so,
son.
so this is where I wanted to come up with scenarios. So, for example, yeah, she moved on.
Because
there's
they
one
keep-
really good scenario. No, I'm just gonna ruin it, bro.
say it.
I actually don't care, bro.
Just
This show's been
say
out
it.
since 2018. You should watch
Exactly.
it. All right, so
This is 2022.
The main female character,
Yes.
her fiance back home ends
Yeah,
up
yeah,
marrying her best friend,
Yeah. This is the cop.
as
yeah.
he should have.
Yeah, as he should have.
Ah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make
You know why, bro? Because the closest thing to her is,
Her best friend.
yeah, that's how much he loved her.
Damn, I don't know about that logic, but yeah.
Definitely. No, but you missed the crucial part. Like,
Ah.
without.
Just
anyway,
say it.
I'm
No,
gonna
bro, we have to just ruin it. We have to
regardless. So before she took off on the flight,
Yeah.
Yes. he
yeah,
proposed.
so her partner had proposed to her, and then she had she didn't have
Yeah,
the ring
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
She
yeah,
still
yeah.
hadn't responded, so she was gonna send the text saying yes, like I'll marry you, whatever. But that didn't end up sending through, so he obviously never got the answer. 5 years later, she comes back, and yeah, he's married her best friend.
Yep.
But
Love
like
that.
even before then, she was just like her best friend was always kind of like side eyeing her man.
Oh,
sister,
really?
Or
See, I
like
haven't seen
she was
all
like,
that.
oh, like you're very lucky, like you're very lucky to have him.
you
He's
saw
a great
one
guy.
scene
You're a
of
great
that.
person. But this adds to it. This adds to the situation.
Did they have flashbacks or they actually
Okay.
showed
All
you
right,
this
now
scene?
No,
let's-
they
Wait,
said
wait.
it.
Now
They said
this
it.
is where I wanted to get to in the
Before
conversation.
that,
All right, you go.
on the plane,
This is
on
lovely.
the plane, it was literally like, it hasn't been 5 years, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
It was
been
a
just
normal flight.
It just
Normal.
felt
Normal
normal.
flight. That's
this
crazy.
This is the other part that like makes you empathize with both, right? Because on, let's say, the main guy Ben and his wife, on her part, I empathize. It's like, yo, if your partner's there for a while, and you think they're dead.
Yeah,
of
makes
course
sense.
you have
And
to
her
move
child.
on. You've got a
5
child.
whole
Or like
years.
5.5 years, bro. Like, that's a
Yeah,
long
that's
time,
a
bro.
long,
And
long
for
time.
him,
Yeah, and
for
for
him,
him
it's
it was
been like
it
normal,
was
yeah.
yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
from
Like,
Queens,
you just
Jamaica,
saw them.
It's just
Yeah.
normal, yeah, normal flights.
from Kingston, Jamaica.
Very good. Far out. Jamaica
The
Queens is in
Queens.
New York, bro.
I realized from Kingston, Jamaica,
Yeah.
to Ottawa, Canada, one little flight.
Yeah.
It's just,
And he's-
normal time for them.
His wife is already
Yeah.
moved
Yeah.
on. That's
So
They
all
were.
the,
The
all
guy
the
said the
feelings,
wife
everything is
already,
still
bro.
there. Yeah.
for him in his
His wife was like, bro, it felt like it was yesterday.
All right, so the scenario.
So he got home and he was like, Wagwan.
Yeah, because you got the accent.
For him, it's not that
He's been in
bad.
Jamaica for 5 years, bro.
For him, it's not that bad because not like his wife moved on completely.
But like,
She got to
imagine you're thinking like, bro, yesterday
Yeah,
I
that-
saw you. Today you have a new man in the house.
man.
Yeah.
All right, so this is where I wanted to like come up
Let's
with,
hear
like,
it.
let's come up with our own scenarios.
Okay.
All right. Of,
All right.
Of
What could happen? in
how
that?
we would react in these things and what we think our logic is. Yeah. Now, obviously, as the person who experienced it as yesterday, you're gonna be very hurt regardless of what scenario comes.
course.
So forget them, bro. Useless.
Forget.
Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
getting a second chance at life by
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't actually deserve this.
You've
like
missed
your
5 years.
plane should have been in the Bermuda Triangle.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Yes.
what everyone thought, anyways. I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the black box?
Yeah. Damn, as it always happens,
As always happens.
bro. All right, scenario.
I
Huh?
always
let's
got to
go.
be a black.
So
box.
they land.
Are we doing the
Why isn't it the
actual
white box?
scenario?
We're doing whatever we want. We're making our own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
We can start off with
So
the-
let's start off with the partner thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So your partner moves on.
Your partner moves on.
You guys are married. We're married.
married, committed.
We're married.
We wore the ring.
Yep.
We
You know.
made children.
Yeah. How would you feel?
and then the count.
Yeah. How would you feel as your real partner, your original partner coming back now? That's what I'm saying.
So confused, bro. Like I'll be confused. I
Oh,
don't know
you'd
what
be
to do.
shocked.
Are
yeah.
you keeping both? Because that was actually what went on in my mind. I was like, I think I actually would. Like,
No.
no, like, and I know it sounds crazy because I actually don't believe in that at all. But it's like, what do you do, bro?
No. You know what? It does make it super tricky if you got a kid with your new partner.
Yeah.
That makes
partner.
it
'Cause you're
super-
connected
yeah,
regardless.
That makes it super tricky.
Yeah.
But if you just had like a kid with your original partner, the first partner,
yeah.
for me it's like I could kind of go back to that one because I felt like you're my first love, and I felt like I'm always gonna love
the
you.
Don that's been
I don't know,
holding it
but
down.
because like you fell in love with this person again, like you went through the pain of falling in love again after feeling lost.
Okay, but with 5.5 years, at what point? Like how
Good
many
point.
years
Was it
after?
like at the
do
5-year
you-
mark, saying that it's a 6-month relationship? Or?
That's what I always think. I'm like, surely, like,
A healthy number is a 3-year relationship is pretty committed. Bro.
Let's say.
Yeah.
So let's say after,
after
2.5
2
years,
yeah.
you guys started
start-
chit-chatting.
yeah, okay.
Because remember, like,
three-
Because that's exactly what happens.
because
in
they
the
were
show.
close anyways. They were in the same circle,
Yeah.
so it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
that they ended up getting together.
True, yes.
2.5 years.
Now
after.
they've been with them for 3 years, pretty
So
much.
3
Yeah,
years.
so they get back, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd feel like I would take my partner back. Like, regardless
you would
of
tell
what
this
stage I'm at,
one.
with this new person.
Sorry, mate.
I would take this, especially if it's like, let's just say we're married and we have kids, like with my, forgotten partner that was on the plane. I feel like, the feelings would still be there. Don't you reckon?
For them.
For
I
me,
assume, yeah.
even
But
for
would
me.
you take back a man that was so broke that he did that over $400?
Hey, it was a family
Whoa,
decision.
whoa, whoa,
It was a family decision, all right? And the kid
Come
went
look
too.
at you.
Yeah,
it's-
No, it's
right.
actually sad. They saved the money because they were paying for the kids.
Exactly.
kids chemo on that, bro. Even I know that.
I forgot. You know what's actually crazy is like, because I was trying to think, what's the closest thing to this kind of, if you will, time capsule thing
Like
that
something
could happen
happening
in
in
real
life.
life, and it's prisoners of war, right? Because the family doesn't know, and because we actually have a family friend, in the Iraq-Iran war, he was held captive in Iran for 12 or 13 years.
Far out.
So it was a couple months after he got married. He went to war, got and his family didn't know, like his wife didn't know.
Yeah.
They all went like he must be dead. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
after I think at like around the say 12-year mark, her parents were like please just get married
Yeah.
again,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so
Oh,
she was a month out from marrying this dude that she didn't
way.
really want to marry. She was kind of just like it's age, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy rocked up home one day.
Oh.
So they let him free. Or whatever.
Nah. He was trying to be fashionably late, bro.
He said, it's like testing loyalty. Right? He was just next door the whole time. Bro, this is trauma. What are we doing?
Yeah, guys.
I've been watching Flagrant. I have a little cheeky one.
Nah, you guys are too much.
This is
You
very
guys
sad, bro.
are
I know. I
actually-
literally know.
I'm gonna bleep that out. That's what it reminds, because that's exactly what happened in
Yeah.
12 Years a Slave
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Though.
yeah.
12 years, the family didn't know what was
Yeah.
going on,
And they came back.
he came back out of nowhere. I don't think
Yeah.
she moved on at
Yeah.
that point even either.
Yeah, but shows you took him back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, like they're
because
married
you
now. Like
didn't-
they got
Oh,
3
that's
kids. All
beautiful.
that.
Oh, that's beautiful
beautiful.
though.
Or they
I mean,
didn't
she
even
did-
have
You
kids
guys might have met
beforehand.
them, actually.
You reckon?
Yeah.
They didn't have kids before he
No,
left.
no.
Yeah.
And so like,
Ah,
like
so
she always
after.
says, like my kids should be like in their 30s.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's
That's crazy,
that's
man.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
It's beautiful to see. But 12 years.
I was thinking of a scenario.
I would've sent it,
What
bro.
if the CEO of your company, like it was a company trip, yeah, and the CEO like is there? You're there with the CEO or whatever. All the managers take the budget one or whatever, and they let all the employees go on the normal flight. So
Okay.
the managers all disappear for 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's a normal flight for them. They come back, and you guys have already appointed. All of you were never able to step up in the company because all these managers, the CEO, all that kind of stuff, pretty much. Yeah. Now the Nor is head of marketing.
Yeah.
When that
back.
man was being silly the whole time.
Yeah.
Carlos is head of recruitment. Yeah. bro, no one trusted him. He was bringing zero.
barely got the job himself.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of that. I can't even think fast, but yeah, we have
Yeah.
we've now
Yeah.
all self-employed,
Yeah.
like elevated ourselves now, and all the managers and CEOs come back. Are they entitled to
Nah,
take
definitely
it?
not.
Absolutely not, bro.
Nah.
Like you actually don't even
Showbiz,
know the
bro.
new iOS.
Exactly. Nah.
That was actually one of the things that killed me. Is like you realize, like if you pay attention, that I like this. The characters start old as iPhones.
they have the
Yeah.
the old phones.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's like that's the
when it was.
yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah, very good.
Good.
Now, in terms of that, like you've missed out. This is business. You
This
know?
is
Yeah.
business.
You ain't
Yeah,
know
man.
nothing that has happened in the past 5 years, mate.
We making
Go
money
find a new
now,
job,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
No,
Go
I was
find
gonna
a
say
new job.
actually with a scenario going along with yours. You started a business and then with a friend, but you kind of got your friend on it as well. So you made him kind of like a director. You made her kind of director. So you fly out. Obviously, you know you're going for 5 years. You
Who's the
come
one
back.
that's thing? Okay,
So you started.
You're the one that
you
started
the
it,
business,
yeah.
but then now you come back 5 years later, and now the business making millions of dollars.
Are you entitled,
Yeah, like what's your position
bro?
now?
If you don't give me my money, or at least a massive chunk, after what I have been through,
My lawyer is gonna
what do you mean
fight
after
your
what you
lawyer.
been through?
on
you had a normal flight,
Nicki
bro.
Cardi.
Nicki
Wait.
Cardi B.
So before we left, though, did I help with establishing the
Bro,
foundation
I,
of
am,
the
established
business?
I made the
Foundation.
company.
Yeah,
Now you
I
made it,
brought
but
you up.
like in terms of
But
like
you
you
ran
taking
it.
it to the new level,
it was the other
it was
guy.
definitely the other person that putting out work and took risk and did some work to get to that
Coming
level.
to collect, bro. What do you mean?
What it come to collect? I don't know. That's all that person's
Us-
thing though.
Yeah, but who set the foundation? Who helped set the foundation? If I wasn't there to do that, you probably wouldn't have been as successful. So run me my
gave you the idea.
check, boy.
I got another scenario.
Oh, that's a tough one.
You just got sentenced to 5 years prison.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this?
You just got sentenced to 5 years prison, and they're extraditing, bro. Man's
Extradite.
hot. Bro.
Sending you to America.
Yeah, sending you from Jamaica to you're serving your sentence in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, or New York, wherever they're going. 5 years was your sentence. Oh man, it's so sad, bro. On the plane, like, bro, I got 5 years of sentence. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. And you get there, 5 years has passed, obviously.
Should you go to jail?
Should you go to jail?
Absolutely not, bro. Like, I'm
Nah,
fighting.
yeah, nah,
like
you
at that
can't.
point, bro. Like
Yeah, you
God
can't.
said He didn't want me to.
I would actually argue and say, to be honest, I spent 5 years up there.
Yeah, that's true.
I literally say,
I was not on this plane.
Actually,
No, you actually can't. Yeah.
This similar thing happened in somewhere in the Middle East a couple of years back. Yeah, they sentenced this guy to the death penalty. They hung him, and then in
He
the
died,
morgue,
yeah.
it turned out he didn't actually die, and so he
Like
just
medically.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
he was like literally just got up,
Huh.
and
So he
they were
served his-
and they were like, I mean, you did serve your
Oh
sentence.
Yeah.
my
And they were-
days.
I don't know if they ended up executing him again or.
Nah, you can't do that again.
Yeah.
Like,
Surely
bro,
not.
like you tried once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nah,
and
you
you
actually
didn't
can't do that again.
succeed.
Nah, that's actually
Damn.
rude.
Damn.
That's a
failed,
bit
huh?
rude.
Yeah.
At least put him in prison for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you actually can't do that again, bro. Like you flopped. You guys flopped, right?
my guy had his last meal.
So
with
the person's
everything
not
down.
serving the sentence. Essentially, he's on this.
That's crazy.
What are we saying?
All right. Okay. What about this? This has to be a much longer scenario. Yeah.
This guy's giving us plot and like build up.
Yeah, build up crazy.
Let's say your grandparents. Okay, not your grandparents, but like somebody, yeah, like a white American person, hops on the plane in
Oh
1945,
yeah, I knew as soon as you said white American person.
and then gets off the plane in 2020. Yeah. And they just start saying some racist stuff,
Slanging it.
right? Can you actually hold them accountable for it?
You gotta cut this part off, but hey, you land on the airport.
I have too many timestamps today.
Might have to just let this be, bro.
Yeah,
But like, can you?
oh.
Because it's like yesterday, everyone would have been
Yeah.
like, "You're right."
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Because not as an excuse, but a lot of people in them times or whatever,
We're
that's
just
just what it
following
like,
the
that's
times.
what it is. Like, which is crazy as well. Because like, as a human being,
Hey,
How can
about
you?
something, we're doing that right now.
in some kind of way, I'm sure. Yeah, I can definitely think of what I'm
Yeah.
what I'm doing it towards. But like, there's that not understanding either. But you get how like everyone's doing this in the time.
Yeah.
It's not an excuse in any way, and this is just how people are talking.
Yeah.
It just
Mob
flies off.
mentality
The,
or
you know what I mean? Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
pretty much. Damn.
Whoa.
Do you hold that? Yeah, you have to still hold them accountable. Yeah, you see, you
If
see,
they're not willing to
yeah, you
change,
sit Grandpop
yeah.
down for sure, and you say, "Hey, like Pop, we actually don't call them that anymore." Like,
What do you mean?
like they're not 1/5 of a human anymore. They're actually like a whole human
whole
being now.
human.
Like, yeah, bro, it's
Damn.
Damn, you reduced it some more, bro.
yeah. What was it? Was it third?
3/5.
Yeah, 3/5. No, it was on fifth.
So what would you guys do in the situation?
Oh yeah,
of-
shoot, no, you're actually right. Well, but we'll meet in the middle. So 2/5.
2/5.
Yeah, right.
Damn, not even better, bro. What were you
In
saying?
the situation of Michaela, so you
Who's Michaela?
ask
Who's
your
Michaela?
partner
Oh.
to she's the main character. You ask your partner to marry you. You never got a response. Actually, I don't know how it would work that way. Anyways, let's just say you and your partner were engaged, and then you're off for 5 years. You come back. She's married to your best friend. What would you guys do?
Ah, man.
Would you like?
That hangout's
And
gonna
if
be
you had
quite
like an
awkward.
opportunity, you know she's still like feeling you. Would you?
Like my homie will
Take that
recover. He'll recover.
Wait, who?
Nah, he'll actually recover.
Wait, so you tell me you're gonna come
So like, you
and
take
take your girl
girl
back?
yeah?
So
Yeah.
I'm not
Whoa.
overtly doing it. You just said there's opportunity.
No, like,
No,
she's
like-
So you take
feeling
this-
me.
Like I mean, she's expressed that
Like,
yeah,
yo,
I
like-
haven't, I wasn't over you like fully.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take
So
that
you,
opportunity.
as
You
the
don't have to be.
They're
homie,
married though.
as the one that was engaged before the flight. So
Yeah.
I'm the missing
yeah.
one.
So now, why wouldn't you respect your homie?
No, like it's fresh relationship, bro.
Shut
Bro,
up. No, it's not. They're
You
married.
just lie. You
Oh,
just
they-
kept it
Bro,
warm for me, bro.
come
No,
on.
they're married, guys.
No, like it's
Bro,
actually,
that-
Surely not.
Bro,
No, it's
respect
actually not
your
the
homie,
same, bro.
cuz.
Like you guys only got married because you both missed me. Now
Wait,
I'm back.
no, because last time when we were talking about if you died, if you actually died,
But
and your
I'm
friend,
dead,
no,
bro. I'm not
wait,
coming
wait,
back.
no, but
That's
she doesn't
very
know.
different.
She doesn't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
So that's
what
why.
did we
So
say?
that's why.
Ta-da.
So that's why they got
Semen
together.
throw. Give us
So-
the timestamp of the episode. I can't remember now.
So
But
that's
what
why
happened?
they got together,
I just keep
right?
saying semen throw.
Hey,
So why would
for
you not-
context, any audio only listeners, we have a YouTube subscriber for whatever we want to call it, called Seaman Thrower, who is one of the most consistent
Shout out.
supporters.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
yeah.
them. And so when we're saying Seaman Thrower, no one's actually chucking semen around the studio.
Hey, Sam Rocky
That's
sleeping on
just the
semen.
name.
All right, Mo, keep going.
But
yeah.
what did we say in that episode when we said if you passed away and your partner moved on?
Said send it,
Like,
bro.
yeah, you said you'd be all
Yes,
for it.
because
Like,
I'm
yeah,
not
do
coming
it.
back.
You guys are,
But this
coming
time I'm
together
back,
to
bro.
grieve and then love,
Bro,
fall in
man
love.
Yeah, say
came
guess
back
But
on
they don't know that.
Guess who's back? Yeah.
Back again.
Come on, Daniel's
Daniel's
back.
back.
Yeah, slang that.
Where's
Dan.
my hen?
Yeah.
Leave my house.
No, if he's moving into my house, he's definitely leaving. Like, come on. Yeah. Actually, being
Yeah.
dumb.
Bro, sleeping in your bed.
Your name's not on the lease, bro. Like, get out of here, bro.
Oh, yeah, true. What if she actually took your name off the lease then?
Oh, that's a bit rude.
She thought you were dead for 5 years.
No,
So
but
you're
why would
saying
you
she
do
like
that?
released my name?
Aww.
What do you want it to do, bro?
No, but like, wait, what's wrong with her even just keeping it on there? Like, that's
Yeah.
Because you're dead.
Nah, all right. The
It's
only,
a
the
sentiment,
only way I would
bro.
accept it is if they got married and then changed both of their last names to Gabriel.
like, he changed.
Why?
They both become
Oh.
Gabriels. Yeah.
Gal.
But look,
They're
yeah.
literally only getting
No.
married because of me.
Can you get
Yeah,
out,
but look.
please?
Yeah,
The,
let's
the
keep
other
it.
one's different because I'm actually not coming back. But this time on some Undertaker
Yeah,
vibes,
yeah,
I'm back.
yeah.
Like, I'm actually
But
here.
you don't even know.
Out the coffin.
You know? I'm back. Like, I'm
So
actually
you
here
can't
again.
just accept that 5 years have passed
Bro, you
for
can't.
everyone else.
You can't. You said, hey, but like, babe, like, if you.
I'm still feeling you, and I never really got over you. But like, I'm in this predicament.
What are you gonna say to your new husband? I mean, yeah, to your,
Whoa!
yeah, to your new husband.
What they gonna say? What she
Yeah, what you
gonna
gonna
say?
say? Y'all gotta go. Like he's back. Like
Like, surely they would understand.
Nah, they'll understand.
No, surely
No,
they
they
have
wouldn't.
to.
I mean, in the
You
show,
have
she
to.
said,
Come on.
I always knew that he.
No, it doesn't
that
she
you were the
understands.
good one. And then she was sad and she walked away, but like, she'll get over it.
I don't know what scene you look.
No, bro, he watched the whole thing. Did he already told us?
Yeah. Don't you remember? Yeah, outside the police station, bro?
He's on season 4.
Yeah.
No,
Four,
it's actually
yeah.
a lot, but season
Season
4's not
four.
out.
He's on season 4.
Yeah.
What do you say?
If season
you-
four was out, I would be like, yeah,
yeah.
What would you
So you're
do?
actually just gonna let it slide?
Let what slide?
That she's moved on.
Your
now
best
with
friend.
Hey, I'm gonna say, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna find someone
That's
else.
such a big lie.
Would you
No?
still be around them
The
though?
only thing sliding.
No, I can't be around him because I still like him.
Oh, so you actually have to just
So you
you're doing
wouldn't
your
be-
own thing now.
Bro, yeah.
You go back
I have
to Jamaica.
I have to respect the fact that 5 years has gone by.
That's another flight to Jamaica. You lost another.
Control Z.
Honest, bro. mad.
Damn.
What a sit.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
sticky, bro.
I'm just gonna say, yo,
That's
look,
it.
you clearly moved on, and I'm just gonna find someone else.
And I'm really disappointed in you.
It is pretty
I
crazy.
didn't think that I was into a
Oh,
whore
boy.
5 years ago, but you
Yes,
know,
I was
there's-
expecting,
5 years is a
Yeah.
long damn time.
Yeah, no, that's actually a real long time.
Yeah.
It is a
But yeah,
long
that
time.
stuff was all interesting to me.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, the Prison of War one's actually crazy when I'm like deeping a bit more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because
That
that's
is.
very real for like probably a lot
sure.
of people.
Yeah,
just in general, bro.
It's a
Even
very
yeah.
crazy concept. Like, just
It is
old people
it is
be like,
indeed, man.
If you were locked up in prison for 5 years and your partner cheats on you, would you be mad?
Cheats on you. I would have told them go live your life. Oh, yeah.
I-
Wait. I only have a 5-year sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which
nice.
is kinda, which kinda not too bad.
No, bro, there's still visitations.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like you actually
just
dragged it. Like,
meet
you
me out
actually-
there in the caravan. We have 20 minutes. So I'm pretty sure that's what they give you. Depends on your crime, but like,
Yeah.
Caravan.
But if she actually goes off, and does and cheats on you, like,
that is really tough. Like,
would you be like, I understand?
You'd have to give her a pass, surely.
No, what, bro? He literally
Okay.
just told you that there's
You're a
conjugal
criminal.
visits.
No, they
You're a
like,
criminal.
bro,
The
the
least you can
situation
do
where
is
there's
give me a
none.
pass.
hold your urges. Like,
Bro,
we're
shut
gonna
up, 5
meet
years?
once a month.
Hold your
years.
urges to not commit a crime.
Bro, from
Why are you in
25
prison?
What if I did it because, like, no, see, you don't,
No, wait.
no,
because-
see, you don't, you're making things like,
Like,
you don't
and-
remember
and-
that
and
I actually committed the crime because I was getting her food for our baby. Don't you remember this?
Boy,
How you gonna do that to a man, bro?
get out
5
of here.
years?
No, hold your urges to commit a crime,
Yeah,
buddy.
to be honest, 5 years? Nah, you gotta give him a pass.
I would be,
Because
I would,
imagine
I would be, I
25
would be
to
less
30.
mad. I'll say that.
Okay.
I would
Imagine-
be less mad
Yeah,
than
yeah,
I
yeah.
would in like a normal situation.
Because imagine 25 to 30, and
You find out it's your best friend.
Bro, that's young, bro. We still got like another 70 years after that.
That's a long life.
nah, but that's the time, I don't know.
Damn, mad things, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe less mad.
gosh.
Yeah.
Everyone watch that
Well,
show, man. Go check it out. Check it out.
Even if
check
you
it out.
are in prison, if you're getting conjugal visits, you need
Oh,
clean
God.
peen. All right, roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Okay?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for the special occasion. This Valentine's Day, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below the waist grooming.
Believe it.
I actually believe that. I had something in my throat. Damn, it's going to look bad. They're not going to like us. All right. With our exclusive offer, go to manscaped.com and use the code TDP for 20% off and free shipping. I used mine yesterday. It literally took me 1 minute to get it done and then like 40 seconds to make sure it's done nice.
Make sure.
You know, make sure it's done nice.
The look over
Yeah.
it.
Not a single nick.
Right.
What do you
So
do for
how
Valentine's
many
Day, bro?
listeners do you think are watching from prison? that
I
we've
hope
ju-
a lot.
That we've just
I
marked
hope a
to?
lot.
That's nice. No, shout out to us, bro.
Surely, for sure.
20% off, free shipping and that.
You know what? If you're in prison, maybe don't use it. I feel like sends the wrong sends the wrong sign. Sends, I take it back. But if you are free and you're out here, Valentine's Day is coming up. Your wifey deserves it.
Valentine's is
This
coming.
is like Kilby said, he gives the wrong sign.
But yeah, 20% off and free shipping with the code TDP at
Yes,
manscaped.com.
That's the one.
You deserve it. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with,
Nah,
with Manscaped this Valentine's
Hey,
Day.
where's this ring? Shoot him. Nah, yeah, send that.
Yeah.
Bro, we're at the beach, yeah. Last week, yeah, last Sunday, right?
Is this related?
No, it's not. We're at the beach, yeah. And because we're in our bag right now for this podcast, and we're trying to
Yeah.
really, really get these guests on.
Yes.
We're locking in a lot of people leading up. Okay, even on that, bro, locking in guests is so difficult.
Some of you
You know?
like are so creative.
You have no time.
You have no people skills.
Nah, but it's
They're all
actually
busy.
crazy to like. I mean, I hear this from all podcasts
Yeah,
all the time
100%,
talking about like, oh my gosh, yeah, you see that we've just had this person on, bro. That was 2 years of soon, bro,
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's what we're in right now. But yeah, we're locking people in, all of that. So we're in our networking bag. We're at the beach.
Bag.
Yeah, at the beach.
You're working at the beach. Let's go.
Having a good time, yeah.
Enjoying.
Wasn't planning on doing it, but someone rocks up to us. 30-year-old, he said,
He was 30. Yeah.
but it looked
He's
like
30.
he was 17.
Yeah.
Right? So he clearly just stopped growing
Benjamin
at some
Button.
point.
Oh, no, it was Benjamin Button.
It was Benjamin Button. Leo DiCaprio. Who's the actual actor?
Yeah, Leonardo Pitt.
This guy's disgusting. Well, we're there, and Leonardo Pitt comes up to us, yeah. And I think he said shark, like he was just playing around like that.
Yep.
And then we're like, haha, that's not funny, bro. Like, but he's like, oh yeah, I've just been joking around. I did that to my
He's like,
family.
"It's what
They
I
got
do."
annoyed and they sent me over here. So
Yeah.
then he just started talking about everything. I'm like, oh, this guy's-
30-year-old gets
yeah,
sent
yeah.
away.
So yeah, I know.
He said he had a toy.
You
A
say
little.
he act 17? Or
no.
looks
He
17?
looked,
He looked
17.
17.
Yeah.
He looked 17.
Yeah, he said he had a
He's
shark
saying he has
toy
like a
and he was
shark-
swimming that
the
around
little
as
fin,
well.
yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
little fin.
So his family kicked him.
This is
to
how.
the
This is
side.
when it started. The whole
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, what's he up to? Because
Yeah.
he said that was like $7,000,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
toy.
The
And I-
toy, yeah.
yeah. And I was like, oh,
The toy, $7,000.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh snap, all right, this guy got money. Anyway, he starts talking. He's telling us where he lives. Like, I live down this side. My family's down here. I'm connected to this, connected to that. You know what I mean? I work as this.
I make this
I
one.
make this. I make that. I make all
He
of
just
that.
said all that?
No, like we just started chatting.
Oh, so
like,
you're
you know what I mean?
asking him?
Yeah, not necessarily, but you
Daniel,
know,
so how much you make?
What's your name? Oh, yeah. And how much you make? All right. Good to meet you.
no, but you know when someone makes that, so he's made the comment of this cost $6,000. I was like, oh, what the heck, damn, that costs money. You got money like that,
Yeah.
and then now that
Yeah,
starts to
from there.
unravel. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just chatting. Oh, okay. I was still just big chilling, bro, because
Chatting.
we're in the ocean. You know what I mean? It was my birthday as well. That was on the Sunday. You know, I went to the beach after. Yeah, so we're just having a good time. And then he starts to talk about, like he does TikTok as well.
Oh, sick.
And that's where he makes most of his money
That's
from.
where
A lot of
his
his money
comes
from.
You know,
Yep.
what I mean, I do TikTok.
No
I have 2
way.
accounts, but I'm involved in this business. I run this. I'm about to start this business
sick.
tomorrow. All of that. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
actually
Like-
sick.
What's
Like,
did you guys know what his TikTok
yeah,
is?
we got
Yeah,
that. We
yeah,
got the
yeah.
handle. Yeah,
Yeah, we
we'll
did.
plug it after. Off it.
No, we won't.
Sounds this is bad. I thought it was going to have a happy ending, bro. But
Hey,
that sound-
hold up. Is he a bald, white, tatted guy?
Nah.
No,
Okay,
no,
don't
no,
worry.
no. No, it's not.
Anyway, we get the we're just chatting. He tells us this video, we do this, we do that. Oh yeah, I just shot this video. I just do skits, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then Marwa goes,
hold
oh yeah,
up.
like yo, oh we actually have a podcast. Like, would you be down to get on? He's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. I was like,
Because
"Alright."
he, like, the way he communicates
just
as
a
well.
vibe, yeah?
Like,
It was a vibe,
just
yeah.
Nice.
And it was-
That's
yeah.
nice.
You know,
That's
you're
nice.
seemed
like,
entertaining
laughing,
too
yeah,
as
very
well. Like you know how
entertaining.
some people are like, you're not all together there, but the way you articulate
Yeah.
stuff
Like,
is
you
like
have a good
engaging
chat.
enough.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a good
yeah,
chat,
yeah, good chat.
entertaining, humorous,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah,
would be a good episode on the
Yeah.
podcast, especially if you're. How many views was it? Millions. You know what I mean?
Millions. Like
Millions
9 million
Yeah.
was
Like this
minimum.
video got this many
I'm
views.
just trying to figure out where it went wrong.
Yeah, yeah. It was going so good. It was going so good. I believed
Don't tell me his, like-
everything.
Marwa left.
Everything.
So Marwa's gone. She's on the show now, and I'm still chatting. Yeah, wrapping up the convo, and you do that last plug. Yeah, honestly, if you're down, I'm gonna hit you up on the app.
Yeah.
I'll send you our podcast details. Let's set this up. Dapped him up, touched his back as well, brought it in. You know what I mean? The dap up brought in. That's
So
how.
serious.
And he was topless.
Yeah.
and you were tough.
Can we just
no,
focus,
I had a singlet.
Bro, I was
can we
gonna
just focus on that for a bit?
Trust. I
But
used
topless,
Manscaped. I was
damn.
looking good.
Ah.
Anyways, dapped him up, brought it in, laid his dog. I'm out. Get to the shore. First thing I hear, Daniel, bro. Daniel. We got catfished.
So while they were still in the water, I got my phone and then I went back in the water like halfway in and I was like, hey, give me your TikTok handle. Like, let me have a look. He gave me his TikTok handle. I took my phone, went back. I sat down. I'm scrolling. Firstly, actually, no. One thing that he did say was, oh, this is my other TikTok, the new one that I'm currently using. I'll send you the other handle later once I accept your request.
Okay,
I said,
there you go.
okay,
That's a weird
cool.
thing, but all right.
Like, all right, whatever. And then, so I went back and I'm scrolling. I'm like, this does not look like 9 million views. So I'm scrolling. And then I was like, because someone else was there with me, I was like, hey, can you try help me find the other TikTok handle?
Yeah.
So we went through the followers, we found it. There were no views. No views on the other
So
handle.
the guy was just capping about everything.
This guy capped.
So he said he got
About-
9 million.
Bro,
Silver
like,
tongue,
I
elite.
literally knew it was all lie when you said this shark fin was $6,000.
Bro.
Wait, so
But they can be that much.
No, they actually
But
can.
when people have money, they wouldn't care.
You know, airplanes don't even cost $6,000.
Aeroplanes, like
Yeah.
the ones that fly in
Yeah,
the sky.
Yeah, because I said so.
Nah, you need to stop. I'm believing everything you
Yeah,
say.
we're honest, bro.
So he lied about everything.
He lied
The
through his
greatest cap.
teeth.
How does he do it?
It was so enticing.
But that is a fun way to live because you're only meeting these people one time.
Honestly,
'Cause
and maybe that's what he was
I
thinking.
have literally had this idea of why don't I just go to like open homes in like Turak or whatever
Yeah.
And just-
and
And
just
cap.
talk to them and just be like, how much this one? Ooh, yeah, like we could. I've got about 24 million ready.
But that's what I want to do.
Nah.
and then just never reply to
Never
a call.
reply. Hello, Mr. Gabriel.
Please.
Every day they're calling you, bro.
Yeah.
No, but like you might even be thinking, how do you guys know he's, you know, maybe he's capping about the views, but everything else he's not
I'm still
capping.
holding on to the truth.
Yeah, because Daniel's like, oh, surely, you know, maybe just the views are what's cap. Everything else is like legit, you know, the cars, the house, everything. We went through the videos. We saw the cars. We saw the workplace. We saw everything, guys. Oh, I've never been catfished like
So dude's
that
just
in
a
my whole
tradie, yeah?
life.
No, not even trading, bro.
I don't even know. I actually
No
don't know.
job.
I actually don't know what.
I think he gets looked after him.
Hey, at this point, I'll,
I'm not
I'll
sure.
want him on the podcast next
Bro,
week.
and I was still like, I actually still want this
Yeah,
guy
bro,
on the
that's a
podcast.
vibe.
Yeah.
He
He's
make you
living
believe
carefree.
it.
He's actually living carefree.
Bro, wait.
No.
He's doing what we're doing right now.
Bro, yeah, honestly.
Legit on this episode.
But yeah, that was
Nah, but if I were to meet him again and he told me all of that, I would still believe him though, because just the way that he was talking, though he was coming across, you know, like he was so sure about everything that he was saying. He was so confident. And like,
That
did
toy,
research.
it
My
all
guy
started
did
from
his
that toy
research.
6K, bro.
Bro,
knew what he was doing.
Because that's why I didn't say, do you want to get on the project? Because I'm always still like, are you sure? But
Let's build a relationship.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
kept going. I was like, I bet.
Whatever.
Okay, let's just do this. And
Yeah.
yeah, got to the show. It's a different story, bro.
That
Yeah.
is hilarious.
So we tried. So that was
Yeah.
all of that just to say we really tried to get
Yeah.
this guy. If you still have that, show it afterwards,
I
bro.
do.
But Yeah, it was proper crazy,
But
man.
yeah, that was
Hey,
Why?
man.
got
Just lying like
catfish
that,
hard,
huh?
man.
But something else was going crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
I came back to my memory because that guy just kept spitting as well the whole
I
time.
forgot
in the-
about that.
He kept spitting the whole time in the beach,
water.
bro. Yeah.
Bro, that was so.
But now it reminded me of someone else that was doing the same thing.
nasty.
Why do you focus on the spit in your brother's eye?
That is not what the verse said. Right. Also, that was actually one of my favorite verses of all time because it was so humorous to me. What is it? Like,
Lol.
why do you focus on the twig in your brother's eye when
Yeah.
you've got a plank in yours? Like, bro.
Like people don't deep that Jesus was funny.
Bro, these are jokes.
Like even the whole try to fit a camel through the eye of a needle, bro.
That's Australian sarcasm at its finest, bro. Like, come on, man.
Fair
Gosh.
dinkum.
Fair income, mate.
Yeah.
Bro,
All right.
what happened? Someone explain this to us
wait,
properly.
there's
bro.
another person?
Yeah, there was another person
Who's the other
in the
person?
past week that was put on blast for
yeah.
for certain spitting as well. You know what we're talking about.
Mega
But
church
you said there's
man.
another
Oh,
one.
the guy.
No,
on the
no,
beach.
just
The guy on
that.
the beach
I'm-
was
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say there's another one.
Hey, someone who can explain this in a humorous way, send it for us, please, bro.
Why'd you just stare at me?
Because
All right. Okay. If you guys are churchy, you might know about this. If you're not, then
We'll
you
explain.
are unaware. Or actually, you're probably not if you're on Twitter. But basically, there's a very, very well-known pastor called Mike Todd who's really blown up, let's say, since 2018. He's a cool guy. Funny, good preacher.
Musician.
Terrible
Relatable.
musician. If he ever drops a song again, I'm going to Tulsa, Oklahoma and beating him. Mike Todd. Mike Todd.
Love the tag.
I've always thought he was a pretty solid preacher. Maybe a little bit of prosperity, whatever. But I don't believe in a poverty gospel either. That's just my little thing. But
Quick one.
yeah. But over last Sunday, he preached for the first time this year, and so I think he's the kind of guy that always makes a big deal out of like him coming back to the
Yeah.
pulpit after his break, which is sort of fair enough. I think there's a really good discussion. I don't know if you guys have seen this YouTuber called Ruslan. He used to be a rapper. Or I mean, he still
you
is.
should, man.
Does music every now and then. He's a Christian guy as well. I think he's Bulgarian originally, but like immigrated to I think his family were refugees to America. Anyway, so the guy does mostly like YouTube commentary now around mostly Christian stuff,
Yeah.
or like pop culture stuff. But he always brings a Christian
that's cool.
perspective to it, which
That's
he does in a really
Yeah.
not corny way. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
And one thing he was saying about Mike Todd is he's like, this guy and a lot of celebrity preachers are actually more content creators than pastors, right? They're preachers, but not really pastoral from what we can see, you know?
That's what I was gonna say. There's probably that caveat of like
There
what
has,
we
yeah,
can
bro.
see.
We see one side of everything, yeah. But what you're saying is like these guys are content creators, so it's like hence the whole yo, I'm coming back to the pulpit this week. I'm coming, you know what I mean? It's like they're
a big
creating a
show,
buzz.
yeah.
They know what goes viral, all that kind of stuff. And he was saying like in like if Mike Todd was, or I'm just saying Mike Todd repeatedly here because the story's about him, but it's like if a lot of these guys were maybe 20 to 25 right now, a lot of them would choose YouTube, music, whatever to push their faith message, right? As opposed to the pulpit, which has always been the classical way of, yo, if you want to serve God, preach the word, right? In a like literally open the Bible and talk to people way, right? And so Mike Todd comes back to the pulpit last Sunday, preaches a message. I actually haven't listened to the full message, which is maybe a little bit of lack of due diligence on my end.
Nor I've listened to it. So
you've listened to
I
it.
shall
You
give
listened to a bit as
commentary.
well, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I shall give some
And
comments.
so the message was about vision.
Vision, and it gets more extensive than that. But what the preface and leading up to where everyone saw the clip is all basing the basis of vision and lack of clarity in certain things.
And so I'm guessing he used the passage where Jesus spits on his hand and rubs it on a blind man's eyes. There's another passage in the same which tells the same story in a different gospel book where he spits in the mud, mixes mixes it into mud, and then puts the mud on the guy's eye. Which he's actually done that same analogy in the past and put mud on someone's face. So that's also a thing. People thought it was weird, but it is a bit less weird, to be honest. But what he did basically is he spat in his hand while he was preaching to bring the...
No, he hocked a loogie.
Bro, he...
Bro, that
This
thing
is
was
from
so
deep within.
disgusting.
The only thing
bro.
he had to do to make it worse was do the farmer's growl where they do this and the snot just sends it, bro.
He actually hocked a loogie twice.
Bro,
Because
It was actually 3?
bro,
it might be 3.
two-
No,
I think
he
it was
did
like 2.5
portion-
hocks.
2 times
Yeah.
of it. So he did the one, and
Yeah.
it was there, carry on preaching.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this ain't even enough,
Yeah.
dog.
And so the guy was just
Yeah.
spitting down into his hand. There's a little bit of dribble on the end of his beard, like all that kind
So
of thing,
disgusting.
yeah.
He's doing it to his brother.
And so, yeah, it was his
Awesome.
brother on stage,
Yeah.
which doesn't make it better to me.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah.
No, slightly adds a
Bro,
different layer.
like,
I don't think so.
Slightly adds a different layer.
No.
is it?
Yeah.
Is it better to pee on a stranger or your brother?
Your brother. Actually. Yes.
I'm picking a
So you'd rather
stranger,
show
bro.
your brother your penis than a stranger?
That was not part of this.
No, that is.
That was not
Let's
part.
not get sidetracked.
Anyway, so he spits, whatever, and he's trying to just illustrate this message, whatever, and he ends up rubbing it on his brother's face, like just rubbing it. Good pause, like just like it's in the beard.
The brother even had to like do like
Bro,
Yeah,
it was a bit uncomfortable to
That
just
was-
like see that, and then the part which I found really weird. Again, I watched the clip, and Amin from HGA was like, so KB's label,
yeah.
like put out a little tweet about it on his perspective, and I've sort of agreed with that. Maybe not as what's it called, excessively as he worded it, but like he was saying. So the clip goes on. It's like, because when he does that, a lot of people go ew, ew, ew. Rightfully so,
Yeah.
And then he was like, there is something nasty about then gaslighting people into going, see, that's what people of no faith would do.
I didn't say that.
But that is what he was getting at. That's what the crowds would have done.
At that time. Yeah.
You know? And so, I don't know. From there, we go with that.
Man really threw gaslighting as the phrase. Wait. Come on, though. They definitely did that.
Bro.
But the thing that
Even the disciples said, damn, Jesus. Right. Trust me.
Bro, his brother's not even blind, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what's-
okay. And also, he's not Jesus.
That's
That for
Greater
me-
things
not-
than
yeah.
these,
for
bro.
me,
Yeah.
for me, it was like, bro, like nobody would have not gotten the thing if you didn't do this illustration. I actually remember a preacher preaching that once at my church, where it was like he literally did the whole sounds and everything, and went, imagine how crazy this would be as
the
the
blind
blind
one. Yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hear this guy going, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
And it's like that was enough for me to go, whoa, I've never thought of it this way. I didn't need him to then go, hey,
go do it like
buddy,
that.
come here.
For the
He
experience.
loves doing this prop stuff, showing
Yeah.
it.
Bro,
So
so
some of them is elite.
sermon wise leading up to, it was a very, very good illustration of the vision part with the fog as well and the shower screen, all of that. So it was actually really building up, I was like, this is prop. I think also for me, because I said in the group chat too, this what he was saying leading up to that point, because I got very uncomfortable after that. But leading up to that point, it was very much confirming a lot of things that I've been thinking since like Christmas time, because I really started to like not. Why are you smiling? Like,
Because I remember something that I want to talk about.
I was gonna say I wasn't thinking of hocking a loogie on people since Christmas, but along the lines of like the vision and all that kind of stuff. There, shout out to even the show you got on right now, huh? This guy, yeah, on brand. It was actually very, very well done, man. I'm like, this is proper. Like, if people in general, even people that aren't Christian, like want to listen to this and just take into
good for your life.
It's very, very good for your life.
Yeah.
And then the loogie came on. Bro.
How
So
do you
you're
feel about
saying
that?
the message alone
Now, the message
was
is-
enough?
And it was a long message.
It was 2 hours.
2 hours, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 and-
Hey.
it's crazy. But then again, I give time to like Endgame. I give time to all these other movies for 2 hours. So
My
I
thing
said,
is, if it's good enough, it's good.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
listened
yeah,
to a
yeah.
2 hour, 15-minute message
Yeah.
of his before and been like, that felt like
It was
2
good.
minutes.
Yeah.
So it was. I'm like, message enough. This is hitting.
Yeah.
I actually don't care that he spat on his brother's face.
You don't care?
It's not, bro. It's his brother, and his brother clearly knew what he was getting into. Like, he would have told him before, and I'm getting you up on this. Like,
Can you imagine he did?
because you can see, like, his brother is, as soon as he's starting to talk about doing this, like, his brother immediately does the action to match up with the what do you call it?
Yeah, you'd assume he knows.
So
what's
his brother
going on.
clearly looked like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knew what was about to go down. So if they're cool with that, whatever. And it's not a stranger, it was his brother. So I said, whatever. I get how it's very, very distracting to other people that like saw it and all that kind of stuff. But then again, like, he was still like, he was preaching a message at the end of the day. Like, what harm in terms of like, what harm does it do to people?
I think
It's not that deep.
It's like when I said, like,
If it distracts people, big, you got distracted. But there's still a whole, that was the 30 seconds of this whole 2 hours. Did you not get anything beforehand as well as what happened afterwards? Was that enough to shift you from what the focus of what you were talking about was? If it was as well, then now maybe there's an angle of, is there a blame to point at the preacher who's delivering this message for doing something so distracting that now people are taking off it?
but do you not think that's like a lack of awareness of what's going on?
What, for Rona?
Yeah, like,
I mean, you wouldn't do that if you had Rona. He wouldn't even be allowed to preach if you had Rona either.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
because
not
of
that-
Rona's not even a thing like that. you can use
but
as an
I'm
angle
saying
for
that's
this
what's
guy.
going on.
Yeah,
Does, you know
I
what
think
mean?
it is very tone deaf. But
Yeah.
as far as them maybe being positive about that, I think with a mega church, like it is run like a business, to be honest. And so they would definitely be getting tested regularly and all that. Everyone's negative, I'm sure, right? But also coronavirus is not that serious.
Like, I think that would be the least. Of the
No, but I'm saying, like, but that's one of the things that's going on.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
where
Yeah,
it's
I get
like,
what you mean.
I think
it's not
They
that
also are in
together.
America.
It is very
Yeah, but it's not
tone
like
deaf.
oh,
very
you're
tone
positive, but it's almost like, bro, look at what's going around, bro. You
Yeah.
know?
Mate, that is
People
the
are-
break we
Yeah, no.
need to realize. All right. It's
Maybe
time.
he's doing God's work. Maybe he just gave us vision.
Oh my god. But it's a good sermon, man. Like,
Yeah.
as in,
Fair enough.
at least in terms of what like I pulled from it myself personally. Like, I was like, yeah, this aligns with things that I've been trying to like think about and try to articulate for myself. So like,
The issue that
my thing is just like, I don't know,
I
bro.
do
We just
find
want to have something to like get mad about a lot of times.
Especially
Nah.
with him.
Like, it's crazy,
I think
especially
with
with
him.
him.
With
Yeah,
him,
there's
yeah.
always something is like the
What?
extravagance of
Yeah.
his.
I feel like people just like that guy, even though sometimes he just
No,
says
I think
whatever.
it's
For a
the
long
extravagance
time.
of the like the props and the
Yeah.
displays. There's always a certain
Like the one where this water
Even
was.
the one with the
water.
But they proved that only cost them like $800 or something to do.
Really?
So that's dope. Like,
There's
you can pull off that.
there's just always a pocket that wants to pull
yeah.
and start to make it a bigger thing
Yeah.
from things like this. You know what I mean? And sometimes we need to realize, like, bro, it's not that deep in life, bro. Like,
The only thing I found super corny. So like they have I think it's kind of like the ethos of the church is like, live hot, so humble, open, transparent, right?
Okay.
And so people were leaving comments in on the church's post about like, oh, this was last Sunday. What a great day. Like it was like a swipe through of a bunch of photos, and like people were leaving comments like, yo, like word was good, whatever, but that one part was super uncomfortable, or hey, that one part really distracted me, or hey, that was really tone deaf, or all that kind of stuff, yeah. And like the admin was just replying like, thanks for being hot.
Oh.
We appreciate you tuning in this week. like over and over, and I was like, I knew that like
That it was you, someone like you.
bro, no, it wasn't that. I knew that they were scrambling behind the scenes and said, "Hey, give
Trying to get it
something
together.
that we can't get in trouble over based on the
Yeah,
answer."
yeah.
And copy paste.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like that's just kind of corny to reply that way.
With that, yeah.
And then obviously he came out with I wouldn't call it an apology video, bro. It's just
His video is also.
I did that.
I mean,
Sorry.
yeah. But it is. And also, who's he apologizing to?
Yeah.
If anything, it only should be his brother, bro. Like, you didn't get spat on as people, bro. Like, how hot can we get?
Okay.
Nah, bro,
I
I'm not-
think the real issue
I don't
in terms
know.
of
Like, no, but okay,
Church.
try to help me identify, because I'm like,
yeah,
what is the
I'll tell
real
you.
issue?
The
bro?
real issue is that like you make it seem on so many layers like Christians don't care about what's going on right now in the world, then, right? If you're willing to do this so nonchalantly, right? That's one. Two, it's like just a what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Nonchalantly.
Yes, again. Two, nonchalantly. Three. No, it's just that whole thing of like, I don't know. Fire out. Someone help me while it comes
Bro,
back to
I
my
have
brain.
no clue
Yeah.
which direction.
Yeah, to be honest with you too.
With point number 2.
Yeah. So you guys watched Manifest?
I don't know. Like, there's many things that like I just personally am like, it's not that deep. Bro.
Okay, sorry, I got it. There is a general thing of like mega churches are cultish, right? There is that general perception, right? And if you're outside of it, outside of the faith, I can see how you can perceive it that way. Absolutely, right? And so to get to a place where you are willing to, as honoring the leader of this
let someone
congregation organization rub their spit in your face, right? As a grown man standing next to him, family or not, all right?
No, family changes everything, trust.
Sure, whatever. No, for me, it actually doesn't.
Really?
Bro. I would rub my spit in anyone's face before I spit in my mum's or my sister's.
To be honest, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, your brother, bro.
Disgusting act.
Sure, I don't have a brother. Maybe
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the thing
But-
is,
but yeah.
You guys have done much
finish.
worse.
Yeah,
Go.
it's that thing of like that whole like you guys are just willing to blindly follow, and that is harmful to how the
definitely.
church is then perceived.
Yeah,
because if the biggest are cultish, if the biggest are clueless, then the smaller ones are too.
Yeah.
That is the real issue. That is where the distraction happens. That is where the turning off or the off-putting comes in.
Yeah.
You can run it from here.
it's a tricky
I
one.
was just gonna say, like, because I
said
asked
she
the
will run
question.
it
I asked the question before, like, if he just had the message standalone, would that have been effective? Because
I
was
probably
that
think so.
necessary?
Yeah, I probably think so, but it's
because like a lot of the things that he does, sometimes you can look at it and you can be like, to be honest, you could have done without it. Because I've heard some of his messages and they're like really like capturing, like just alone, like
the words.
yeah,
He's
no,
good.
the words, the words themselves, the way he articulates himself, the way he, brings in the stories from the Bible, the way he relates it to, current times as well. Like, it's all just captivating. And I get it sometimes that you need that visual aspect for people, but it's like, there's a line. You don't need to spit in someone's face to do that. Like you said, he could have done the whole, everyone close your eyes. Let's visualize this. Let's play some music in the background. Let's get some, I don't know, wind going. Let's get some crowd music in,
I'm have
like
to say
just all
against
of
that,
all
because
of
now
that
it's
type
got
of
everyone
stuff.
looking at it, and some people might not have ever looked at that sermon, and someone might have watched it for the first
Okay.
time as well. I actually don't.
Which
care.
then you fully agree with Ruslan's thing of this guy's a content creator. Because
but
there
that's-
is no way in Earth, I'm saying hell, there's no way in hell that this pastor did not know that this was
that
going
was
to
going to be
viral.
grabbing. Yeah,
That this was going to end up on the shade room. And so that's why for me, like, the apology then comes off as unsincere or insincere. I don't know what the word is. Right?
it would be
It
because
didn't
you're
look
only
because he-
apologizing
bro,
because of
it's-
the.
Bro, it's damage control.
He
It's
wasn't
like
sincere.
It is. I
My
mean,
bad.
who are you apologizing to? bro?
because
You know
you're
what
not
I mean?
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
that's
you
what I'm
know
saying,
that it was a weird thing to do.
And that's a problem, low-key, as
That is
well.
a problem
Now, though,
because
that's
then
a
where is
problem.
where are you gonna stop?
Exactly. If you
Because nothing
can we
is that you're doing
deep
is
that? Like,
illegal.
he literally just only spat on his brother's face.
Man, that's just the beginning, I tell you.
Yeah, okay, but let's talk about this right now.
So this is why you don't cheat on your wife. Come here.
You know what I mean? Like, we're being a bit soft.
yeah, but you also have
We're
to
being a
hold.
bit
You also
soft.
have
What
to
up-
hold them
this has to be
accountable.
soft. What
But
do you
like,
mean?
how
You have to hold
No
them
one's like
accountable.
no one's
offended.
stressed about the spit. again,
What you're saying, there's a better way of.
I know the people are saying
demonstrating
COVID, whatever. Like, all right, yeah. For me,
COVID,
those are the
all the
soft
COVID
ones.
arguments. Shut up. Get out. All right. Now
For me,
who-
it's
now
actually
what-
the thing of like that you are feeding into that. Yo, this is cultish. Yo, that is harmful to the church at large. You are not bigger than the church at large. Your sermon is not more important than the church at
definitely
large.
feel like
That's what
there's a
I'm saying.
lot that is very much more damaging than that.
Like
sermon.
Joel Osteen having $400,000 in his walls.
A lot
Do you know
more.
that, bro?
Yeah.
What was that one? In his
Joel
what?
Osteen, they just had
Yeah,
like
I saw
$400,000 in the walls of their church. And
The walls.
The plumber
Yeah, you see
found it.
Plumber
things
found
like
it.
that.
And then there was a thing from a couple years ago where they were like, we had to lose $400,000.
Oh, word. Things like that. I'm like, these people are
we already know
doing
that man is
actions
something else.
damaging this church. The guy that I forgot his name, the one that was running the sermons during COVID in Florida, and he ended up getting Rona himself.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot his
Dr.
name.
Love.
No, it's not.
You just go with it.
Yep.
You remember Dr. Love?
Dr. Love. You don't know
Love.
Dr. Love?
No, do you remember Dr. Love? That doctor, the fake
Oh,
doctor.
the brother of Dr. Pepper. Oh, wait, is that the black doctor? Dr. Love?
Set up shop twice, bro. Nah, are you talking about
He's the
I know you're
evangelical
talking about,
pastor.
Rodney Howard Brown?
No.
It was Rodney Howard.
Is that his last
Brown.
name?
It was definitely Rodney
Yeah, I
Howard. Brown.
remember his name was something like Rodney.
Yeah,
but
it was Rodney
it
Howard
sounded
Brown.
funny.
Right, definitely making it up.
I don't know about
Bro,
Howard
I'll
Brown.
pick him up right now.
Really?
I
but
really dislike
See,
that guy.
Even stuff like that, you have to
damn.
hold
Yeah.
people accountable. Like, you can't let
actions,
them
I'm like,
go.
you're literally doing something that is actually overtly
Say, okay with
crazy,
it.
overtly out. No. Wait, what are you saying?
This
What
guy,
do you
yeah?
say?
I'm pointing, I'm pointing that as like these are overtly doing things that makes the church look crazy, makes the church
yeah,
look
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
okay,
That's
and
what we're
then
saying.
so is rubbing your spin in someone's face because no one does that in any context
Yeah.
outside of Jesus performing a
That's what I'm
miracle.
saying.
And if you do it and someone starts seeing, no one cares, bro. That is literally like you don't go up to strangers and just lips them. But if you're performing CPR and they come back to life,
Hey, facts.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately,
I was like, it's not that deep,
yeah,
bro. Like,
it is. Yeah, I mean, ultimately,
just wanna
it's
yell all
not,
the time.
But
I don't know.
But you like his whole message. That's why. Yeah.
I actually didn't watch the whole message. I only watched up to that and a little bit after the spit one. Yeah.
maybe he's just too tapped into, like,
He's a
He
content
loves that
creator.
stuff.
yeah, like he's just too tapped into it. So,
Mike Todd.
Mike Todd.
Mike's hard.
He's in love with what's going on, man.
Do you believe he has 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify?
50,000.
But free all the artists down here
Struggling.
in Melbourne,
Trying.
really trying,
50,000.
and you have Mike
pretty
Todd,
dope.
Mike Todd.
producing music. Okay, for example, when the granny was throwing it back on him at the end of the music video, you're doing too much.
That was
I
doing
can
too
call that out.
much.
Like, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
Like-
Of course.
That's drag.
Okay, but then that's not crazy by the world standards.
No.
Granny
But for
throwing
who
it back
he
not.
is,
Yeah,
Bro,
but
like,
for
who he is.
For who he is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
I know,
come
for
on.
who he is,
that's
it's
why I
not
agree.
crazy to spit on your brother's face. It's not damaging as a pastor. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, man.
maybe you make a point, but
Pushing Pete.
Pushing P. Mike Todd, that ain't P, bro.
Hey, Mike Todd, that ain't Pete.
That ain't P, dog.
what the heck?
So what's
does
this
that
pushing
mean?
P?
Pushing P.
Pete.
'Cause,
Pushing
you know,
P.
Pushing Pete.
Yeah.
So
It's,
disgusting.
right, so it's pretty much like
She a
no,
lesbian.
how do I explain it? Like
The
when
song's nice.
when you're sending a message to someone,
Yeah, I know.
and
what
you're like,
saying.
yeah, and you're like really like trying to get the point across. You like push the P
Yeah.
button, and it's like
Hey,
that
hey,
ain't
pay,
like yeah.
pay attention, pay attention,
Pay attention essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much.
So
what
who
it is.
came up with that?
the pay attention thing? Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Are you guys actually?
So it was
alright?
in a
Wait, hold
song?
on,
But the
okay.
song is Gunna's. So
song's
Yeah, yeah,
Gunna
yeah.
wanna?
Yeah.
So Ghana's
I ended
pretty
up-
much
I
just
heard
trying to
the
be like,
song.
pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
No,
Yeah, actually.
Alright, no, so Gunna dropped.
and I was like, no, he's not, bro. I was damaging
So
that song.
Gunna dropped his latest album, Drip Season Forever. Alright, so
First
that's
song, I really like it. Private
first-
Island. Private Island. I
Oh,
really
yeah,
like
yeah,
Private
yeah,
Island.
it's very, very nice.
song.
But this is the 4th installment of Drip Season, which was a series of mixtapes and then albums that he did.
Yes, for
And it's the last one. And it's very, very nice. I like it.
good. It's actually good.
But there was one song, which I think is the second or third song, called Pushin' P, which is with Future and Young Thug. And basically, his definition is like the P sort of stands for player, but it's just like doing things in a player sense. Like that's player of you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, for example, like if you are playing
Let's all define
PlayStation,
what we believe.
you are player.
peace.
If you want.
One.
Say it again.
Up, bro. Give me real peace, bro.
I thought it was
Taking care
like-
of your mom.
Yeah.
That's player.
Okay.
That's P, bro.
All right. being racist. That's not
Oh,
fair.
so
That ain't
P
P.
stands for player.
Sort of.
according to him.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the origins
But
are.
so what
Push
it,
player.
I think, bro, they got this is where I love these young generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can run things, turn it into meme, turn it into whatever. And so even a couple days before the album came out, he said, Lil Baby actually put something on a story. Said, just listen to Gunna's album. He played it for me. Pushing P's a problem. All right, and they used the little emoji with the
P.
blue,
Blue
one with the P inside
Yeah.
for parking. I think that's what it's for. Yeah.
Yeah.
For park. Looks like it,
Right?
yeah.
And then that jumped off straight away as
Yeah.
soon as whatever. And they really ran with that blue
Emoji.
square
Yeah, yeah,
emoji,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think it's been pretty dope. And so now it's finally like the boys have a slang that's internet slang that's theirs, right? So obviously the females have had it for a while.
Period.
Cardi was really good with that.
Shout out.
Shout out to a lawyer as well,
Yeah,
beating
shout out to
Nicki
lawyer.
Minaj right
Yes,
now.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Unfortunate situation.
I'm
I
for
heard
it.
they pulled
What a
guns.
situation.
Oh,
Heard they pulled guns as well.
oh, bro, you got that crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's,
Inside
it's,
scoop.
it's a lot. It's a lot going
scoop.
on, man. It's a lot.
Inside
Yeah. TMZ highlight us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Offset.
Bro. You guys are so cap.
So pushing P's is for the man them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Pushing P's.
Constructive. And it's just an
I-
emoji. How can girls be so pressed about
I
an emoji?
personally believe that it should be pushing product.
Which is also
I believe the P should be product.
Why?
Like you're making moves.
I thought you meant
Pushing P.
cocaine.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Product.
literally what it.
Because I fumbled. I tried when we dropped our ep last week. I put up our photo and I said fresh product. And I put the song "Pushing P" behind. I said, let me see if this catches on. Hasn't caught on. Not a single. Not a single.
No,
Not a
that has.
single
Didn't you see
person.
all the posts after yours? It got shared by Eminem.
by Gunna as well. And,
Yeah, no one Ghana loves you.
yeah, Gunna wanna. Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
would be for making moves. You know, I thought that would be a nice. But it's just player. Is it?
But what is everything? What's your product as player?
Yeah, that's P.
That's P?
Bet that's P. No, it's not P. We don't condone that.
No, but like
Pushing
as in
product
being
is
a
not
successful
P.
businessman.
Yeah,
is P.
that's P. That's P. Being a drug dealer ain't
So
P.
how come I saw an event and the flyer was pushing P?
Yeah,
So what does that mean?
because it's a good event.
There was no. Yeah. The event was P. There was
The
no.
event
there
hasn't
was
happened. It's to promote an event.
No, we were definitely shaking the ash.
Oh,
Are you thinking of the one that got announced yesterday?
it would no. I saw this like 2 days ago.
Okay, then
The
you
flyer
are
was
definitely
like-
thinking about the one we were at.
Oh, okay. Oh.
We were definitely.
From my understanding, it was they were
Yeah.
gonna play Gunna's album, and I think they must have done that at the start.
gotcha.
Or,
Maybe at the
pop
start.
parts.
So we missed
So we
it.
got there pretty late.
That ain't P, bro. We got there late. That ain't P. That ain't P. That ain't P.
Getting early is not P either.
Yeah, but missing out on
Yeah.
the
Ah.
that ain't P.
I want to feel good about myself.
Oh,
P.
God.
It's actually- it's a
phrase.
dope song, man. I mess with it.
Interesting.
Singing to your camera.
Yeah.
P? Or not?
Oh, nah, that ain't P.
Well, singing to your camera.
Singing to your camera ain't P.
Where are you? Like, where are you? What's
I don't
the
know. This is tricky
environment?
because I have a lot of friends who are musicians and
Okay,
artists.
'cause I was gonna say the only people I can listen to, and because I was in Geelong earlier today, and there was a street performer, and I was like, bro, like you should not be allowed to sing in public unless you are really good at this. Like otherwise, just like peace off.
Singing ain't P, bro.
Nah, like you
Damn.
singing in AP.
That ain't P.
Did they have a crowd though?
Huh?
Did they have a crowd?
No, I heard you. They had no crowd.
Yeah, no, long day then.
Damn.
So what? So the
But
phone is
yes.
here, they're singing. Is that what you're saying?
So okay,
Like,
I'm
look, what do
very
you mean?
weird. Even if people can sing well, I find it very uncomfortable
Just watching it?
just watching sing to the screen.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what it is. Like
they're sitting there on their
even if
couch,
it's-
bro, and
Even
they're
if it's
like-
really good, I'm like, I don't know. I just find it so uncomfortable to watch through this.
So it's just literally them
screen.
holding a phone and
Yeah,
just singing.
no. If someone's recording them, fine, I can watch that.
yeah.
If someone's holding their phone
Damn.
and singing,
What difference
to
does it make?
I don't know what it is. I just find it.
Bro, I think it's the front camera.
Maybe it's because I've seen a lot of people sing badly
Bad, yeah.
to the camera and upload that very
Is it
confidently.
specifically for guys or girls?
Not everyone. Anyone can get it.
Okay,
Anyone
yeah,
can get
anyone.
it. Anyone can get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people sing badly
P
and
for
upload
endless
it.
possibilities.
Try.
That's the one, bro. Especially the bathroom one, because apparently the reverb and the vocals sound nicer in the bathroom. So they're holding the phone in the bathroom or sitting on the
But it's
bathroom
not doing.
floor. You know what I'm saying?
But it's always the person with the fan that's slightly off, and you hear hunger.
Bruh. I don't know what it is. So you guys aren't uncomfortable about it?
To be honest,
I don't like it
I
very
haven't
much.
paid
Yeah?
attention
no,
much.
for me,
It's not cringe.
I've seen
but
it come
feels-
across. I've seen it on stories and they're actually good. So I'm there like, oh, it's not bad, but I go next. But
You know what it is? It's probably because they're belting their heart out, but they still have to
But
try
they're
to
not
keep
killing
the,
it.
No, but they still have to keep the camera
Eyes
Because you
straight.
can't get the
Closed and
ugly chin
everything.
angle.
You know, like it just looks so uncomfortable for them.
Sorry about that.
Oh, do it again.
Let me see you.
Whoa! My bad. I just find I'm like
Aye.
they look very uncomfortable
Bro.
Yeah.
when they're holding their phone and
holding it,
singing to the, you know what I mean? If they had a phone holder
Yeah, that's
and their
different.
hands are free,
Different.
that's
different.
P. I'm cool with that. I can watch that.
Bro, it's something
It's
about you
just
seeing
when
the,
they-
it's something about seeing the arm.
Yeah. As soon as I see a bit of this part, I actually can't watch the video anymore, bro. I actually can't. I have to skip through it. And I hate it because I have so many people that I know that are so talented, but they. So maybe I just need
Let
to
'em
ship out
be,
the holders to everyone.
Like
I'm
you
just
said
gonna do
last
that.
week, they're making the content for them. It's not for
bro.
you. So
No, they're actually not.
don't give a heck.
No, they're actually not.
No,
Are
they're
you making this content for you right here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are because we love this so much.
yeah.
But it's also for the people.
But listeners is very
The people,
nice.
yeah. For the people,
People.
for me.
Very P.
We love the people.
Yeah. Anyways, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But I love that everyone's outside and hey, singers do your thing, but everyone else do your thing as well, man.
Yes.
Enjoy the
Do
city.
your thing,
I was
thing.
thinking
like-
about this a little while ago. Oh, yeah, go Cars.
Nah, just reminded me of like the message last Sunday about singing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kind of like
ain't
crazy.
Oh,
Imagine.
bro.
If it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's not for you,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
please
yeah.
don't do it. I said,
And then literally like 2 days later, Mawa sends me a Snapchat of her trying to sing, and I was like,
It wasn't trying. That was actually
Why don't you listen
very
at
rude.
church?
yeah. No, I literally told her like, did you not listen to the sermon? Or what?
It's not like I'm not bad.
No, it's not.
I'm actually not bad.
It ain't-
but
it ain't P,
It's
bro.
quiet.
yeah, what you saying?
What were you gonna
Oh,
say?
yeah.
I was thinking about this a little while ago. Is there anything that has happened in your existence on Earth that is like, you're kind of like, man, I'm so grateful I was alive during this period of time to witness this?
100% I got some.
Yeah? I hope you guys have thought of something.
Yeah.
Because for me, there's one that like came to mind straight away. It's not like it's mingled with my childhood. It's just like, I'm so grateful I was able to watch. That sounds so crazy because it's not that massive, but it's such a massive part of my childhood to watch the Barcelona team of 2008 to 2009. Like that particular squad
Yeah.
is like god level football.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like literally the best club team ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like 6 trophies in 1 year. Like they didn't lose anything. You know what I mean? Like
Crazy.
yeah. So like for me, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I got to exist at that same period of time. What about you?
No, that's
Mine
dope.
was the moon landing.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah, 69.
Damn, how did I not think of that one first? yeah.
No, I'm being dumb.
Mine is Beijing, the Beijing Olympics.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
That's when I
but
fell in
that
love
was
with
just
Stephanie
so
Rice.
epic.
Hey, what?
Till this day.
Why
That
is
was
there
crazy.
like a burnt-in memory in my mind?
No, it's
of
because
just
of-
Everyone remembers
that
that.
was stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the camera
No,
goes,
everyone literally remembers that one.
I remember
that
because we did the
specific
school
one.
project. Because
Yeah.
we had to do a school project
Like it
for
was
it.
massive.
So
It was
that was
big.
big.
Yeah.
Damn, bro,
I
did you
think-
cut me off? Because I was
Yeah, I
so,
did.
yeah, damn.
I thought you were gonna
just
say
realized I
it,
didn't even
so-
say it.
Beijing Olympics was P.
That was P?
It was P. It was
was
P
nice?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
It was P.
Nah, mine was it sounds very, very weird, but just it's so hypocritical coming from me. The progression of like Apple.
Technology.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Apple being a pioneer of that kind of like tech in terms of like
being able to
how
see
we've
that.
moved from, because I remember I had a school project once that was on a CD-ROM
Bro.
that I,
Bro, wait,
that I
I
handed in once.
genuinely took a floppy disk to school one time.
Oh, right, that's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Sorry,
Yeah,
floppy
yeah.
disk, floppy
crazy
disk.
is that?
Yeah.
That's when the save icon was still a floppy disk.
Yeah,
It's not
that's what I meant. I had a school project that I handed in on floppy disk at one point, bro. You know what I mean?
and
It's
that was
like,
year 4 for me. I don't know what you're probably similar for you, like year
for
3
me,
or whatever.
it was like year 3, year 2 or something like
That used
that.
to be the memory thing, huh?
Bro, but like I handed
was
in a
insane.
project on a
Why
floppy
does it
disk.
seem
Floppy
like that
disk.
was?
I'm like,
But that felt like
so it's
Didn't
like,
exist in our time.
so it's not even necessarily Apple actually that I'm saying, but like tech in
technology.
general,
Yeah.
but like how like.
Yeah.
Because
exponential.
do you guys remember the computer PCs we had, fam?
Yeah,
that we used to have with the
Very
with the
thick
dump
one
truck,
at the
bro.
back.
Bro, I think
The white ones with the
Bro,
dump
what?
truck.
Box.
Bro.
It was a box.
That was a stallion, bro.
Yeah.
Televisions, bro. I think we are the last
Yeah.
generation that experienced like
The wheelie ones.
old technology. Yo, when they
Yeah,
brought that
when they
through
bring
in
in
school.
the TV.
You knew it was a good time. When the teacher brought it, hey,
brought it
wait. And the one AV guy that comes in.
Yeah. To help fix.
Yeah, wait,
Bro. All
Bro,
it does is
you're doing
yeah,
RGB,
wait,
bro.
yeah, bro.
All it does.
The yellow one into the yellow one, red one, white one.
Wait. I wish I had a freaking lanyard, and it was He always flings it back. Like, let me just get in there.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I looked at bro, all you did was charge it.
But like, just
Nah.
we've really like.
Crazy.
Now we actually experienced that.
We didn't get to see the beginnings of. Technology is always just advancing.
Yeah,
anything,
for sure.
right?
No, but
Whatever.
like literally digital
tech,
technology.
we didn't see the very, very beginning of it, but we've been alive for all of what's happened.
100%.
All of what's happened.
Yeah.
That's been a crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that is actually
very
Bro, I was
crazy.
literally
To see.
holding iPhone
wild.
3G.
bro. That
Yeah.
chunky black
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And
Like-
now I've got iPhone 13.
Bro, like we had 13, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
But like we had Dodo dial up. You
Like that's the thing. We actually
can't wash dishes
We actually
because the
experienced some
water,
of that. Oh,
the water is gonna mess up the internet. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a PS3 when at the time we still had dial-up.
Nah, you had to drag it.
Yeah. Far out. But like, and this was just before we switched into.
Wait. This guy was playing games with his friends on some Manifest vibe, bro. His friends are already 5 years ahead in the game. He's still in the loading screen, bro. What's
it
going
was
on?
Ethernet to run PSN. Yeah,
Damn.
Oh, that should be fast.
should be fast. Yeah, but the problem with dial-up is that if then my mom picks up the phone,
Phone
no.
done.
the game's done, mom.
Finish,
What are you doing,
Finish,
bro? And I was
Bad
playing
day.
PS3. Bro, I don't know, man. Maybe my parents were just being cheap, bro. But I was playing
Doing
PS3
nothing.
on one of those box TVs, bro.
Yeah, mad, bro.
The screen was a little curved still.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is actually
But
wild.
we've seen
Bro,
that.
I remember even using a Walkman at one. Like my sister
Walkman,
got one.
Really?
that's
Yeah,
the,
like,
yeah, for the music.
the
Oh.
one that you put a CD.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I use that thing.
Bro, do you guys remember having the MP3 players with the USB stick so you
Or
can
you
plug
could
it straight
see
into the
yeah,
computer?
Shakira underscore hips
I
dash slide dot MP3
MP3
underscore Wyclef.
Yeah.
That's legit it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been crazy. And no one else will ever be able to see that. We only are the ones that
was
saw
the
that.
best,
My
bro.
sisters don't have that experience.
Bro, like that's
Except
so
for maybe the one
mad.
right after me. After that, nah. That's
Even
right.
the computers, man. I used to use like this big ass
Dumb
computer.
Yeah,
truck,
the
bro.
thick ones.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
Well,
that I'm very happy.
What's
that
the
I got to
craziest thing your parents ever caught you looking at on those computers?
Bro, far out, man.
And those
I've
computers are
had
so
this
slow,
in my
man.
Nothing
like
wild.
archive for a long time.
I was sweating,
but,
dog. So I'm doing my assignment, the one that I submitted on the floppy disk, I believe, on koalas. So I'm now trying to search up the stuff when it comes to like how they mate and reproduce, bro. Man ends up on XXX somehow, yeah. Well, my dad's coming in to check on the progress.
How?
Hey, this
Bro.
is why I didn't trust him on Facebook early days either. He said, "Oh no, he's relapsed."
Man said relapse, bro.
How do you
I
get
love
there?
how
Step 5 of sobriety
These guys
right
have
now.
with koalas too. I end up with XXX.
Right. I don't know. It wasn't a triple X site, but like obviously I'm trying to find out how they
The
mate
virus.
and all them things.
Surely
there.
virus.
Must have been a
Popped up.
virus,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
I've ended up on
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
There wasn't YouTube, so you must have been typing this stuff in.
On
at the time.
whatever it was. How did you even search? Because was it even
Rabbit
Google?
hole.
Google.
How'd you
Was it?
get into
Yahoo
that?
mostly, to be honest, at that time.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
Yahoo.
yeah.
But yeah, we've seen it, man. Yeah.
Wow.
What are you saying? Because we've got to skate soon. So you probably give yours.
I'll come up with something different. I would say Barack Obama being the president.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was kind of
Barack
like
Obama.
at that time it wasn't, but then now like reading his
Realize the
book
gravity.
and like I've been looking a lot into like Black history and so on. I'm like, yo, that's such a big
It's pretty
moment.
dope, yeah.
So
Yeah.
That was what, 2008 when he
Yeah.
came in?
yeah,
That's a long time ago. For me, I've always got, because he only, in my mind, came out of presidency very recent. But he did it.
2016.
Just before Donald.
6 years almost
Bro,
now.
like in 2 more years, it would have been just as long as he was in. As he's out. Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
it feels like he was in there not long ago at all. Probably also because he's
It was
still
like
very
because
present
you're
as
still
well.
He
you're
is,
still kind of
yeah,
seeing him more
yeah,
often.
But he was,
He's
he
younger,
got inaugurated. Is that the word? Yeah. Ages ago. 14 years ago.
14
How
years
old
ago.
are we, bro?
Bro, today at lunch, I'm sitting next to this girl, born 2010. She's in middle school.
Woo.
I said, like,
You
how
actually
does this even make
can't
sense?
actually be born
Yeah,
in
nah.
2010.
Yeah, no, you can't.
As soon as you get to 2000s,
It actually.
it doesn't actually, because it doesn't make sense, bro. How can, you have-
Legit, no,
how can
that's
your
weird.
birthday say 2010?
Bro, I
No,
work when I'm
because-
checking
because
IDs.
It's
bro.
actually your first birthday. That's why it has to be 1990 something. Because then otherwise it's like, how can you be 2,000? Like 2. You can't start something with 2.
You guys don't
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
You guys are not reading enough,
yeah.
bro. This
You
is
ain't-
like literally 2022.
You ain't
and we
peak.
told you guys, you ain't peak.
We're
We
not
told you
pushing peak.
we're trying to progress,
We're
but
not
anyways.
pushing peak.
But that's wild.
Yeah.
bro. It's actually
You
blown
guys
my
are
mind,
dumb.
bro.
You
Do you
are
guys
right.
want to hear the story?
Oh, we saw
Of
it.
what my
Okay.
parents saw me looking at?
Oh yeah.
Before we wrap this up. Alright, so
Before we wrap it up.
this was like, So during the period like of first using like computers and all that kind of stuff, bro, obviously I really love like football. So because I really love football, I really loved the brands that sponsored the players that I adored, yeah. And so Adidas, Puma, Nike, all that. So it was weird, bro. I would regularly be on like Barcelona's website or Go.com or Nike.com or whatever, just to like see whatever's happening. And then like
this goes
because
wrong.
on like whatever, it's like you'd be like, oh, what new boots are on Puma, for example, yeah. Oh, they got the new this, they got this club's tops, they got whatever. And then somehow at some point I realized like they also have a women's section.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the shopping.
Like in the shopping, yeah, for the website.
This guy said, let me check this out.
I realized they had a women's underwear section.
Right. Can you picture Little Noah?
Little Noah. The way the computer was set up, it was like it was against the wall, and like you walk in from
screen.
behind.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or something.
Sundown.
And like
Sundown on a Tuesday. Unholy.
after training.
Oof.
And
That
so,
ain't pee.
I was like, oh shoot, like what's this like women's underwear section? And I'm like, oh, this is butt. I don't think I like this.
That's
And
pee.
then my mom walks in behind me and she's like, do you want this? What are you looking at?
Oh, man.
And I looked at her, I said, look, don't tell dad, yeah. Don't tell dad. You don't have to tell dad. Yeah. Instantly out of just don't tell dad, yeah.
And did you tell that?
I still don't know to this
You'll
day.
find out.
She
I guess
looks
our dad knows
disappointed,
now.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You actually didn't need to be.
You
on that
could even say
page.
you were there by
I
accident.
actually
really
did-
didn't
What?
need to.
Yeah, it's a virus.
You could have said you're on Barcelona's
I
website.
don't know, bro.
I love
I could have said that. To be honest, I was trying to. Yeah,
Time.
What a time,
I'm
man.
trying to buy something for my girlfriend.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Barcelona website. What do
Yeah,
you
how
mean?
old was he?
Bro, no, that was like the times where like my parents still didn't believe in e-commerce. Like they would never put their credit card
Credit card
details
details
online.
onto there.
Yeah.
Like-
Bro, we did not do that until
Until like last
literally
year.
within last. Damn.
No, that's actually like when you got it, remember? Yeah.
We got it, yeah. Within like the last 10 years was when we probably got
Yeah,
very
yeah,
comfortable
yeah,
with
Yeah.
online.
At first,
shit.
it was just like major things,
Yeah.
like yo, pay off this.
I can't even think of what you
Bro,
would
even
have.
flight tickets.
Yeah,
They used
I
to
was
go
gonna
to the
say,
agency.
yeah, flight
Yeah, yeah.
center, bro. Yeah. You don't take this check, brother.
Yeah. Oh, checks. And then they would end the number with only. Did then your parents do that? Like if it's like $3,000, they'd be like
Like, don't you dare try to add
$3,000
any more.
only.
Don't you
Yeah,
dare.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
All
Hey,
right, well,
let's get out.
Thank you for joining us for another episode. We hope you guys enjoyed all the factual content that we
Amen,
said.
bro. Shout out to us.
Make sure you go manscaped.com.
Yes.
Use the code TDP for 20% off and free shipping.
Yes.
We
Ego
are going to have a lot of guests coming on very
Expo
shortly.
tickets, get
Ego
them.
Expo.
Mad.
Go to get your
Ego is around the
tickets.
corner.
If there's a place that says, where did you get your tickets? Like, as in, where did you hear about this event? Whatever, just say Disruption Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Disruption Entertainment. No Gabriel. We will catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Later.
Stay safe.
See ya.